Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Elaine Bintz, certified health coach and personal trainer. It's Saturday, January 18th. I hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. One of the questions I've gotten a lot this past week is about meal planning. So, of course, I use tools. Yes, I use my nutrition degree. Yes, I use some of my personal experience. But meal planning can be as complicated or as simple as you want it to be. Meal planning can be written, like I use some templates with clients with grocery lists and dates and writing things down and trying to figure out how it's going to fit into their everyday life. Some of my clients use a dry erase board at home where they just write the basics that they're eating certain foods on certain days. Some people, they know they're going out to eat, or they have social functions, or they're bringing their kids to different places and they might be doing drive-through, or they might be just packing sandwiches and bringing them with to different sporting events. So meal planning doesn't need to be complicated, and you can Google all of this. You can Google meal plans for the DASH diet if you have high blood pressure. So that's a dietary approach to stop hypertension, DASH. There's vegan diets, there's vegetarian diets, there's keto diets, there's paleo. There's all these different diets out there. And if you Google, you can find meal plans that are templates that are already created. And if you want to keep it simple, you can follow one of those. If you want to create your own, you can. So how do you start meal planning? First, I say look at your schedule. So if meal planning includes you physically doing cooking, there's three basic things you need to look at. One, your time. When do you have time to cook? Two, groceries. What do you have on hand and what do you need to buy? And three, what are you cooking? So in our house, I'm a vegetarian. I'm trying to make more vegan foods. I've basically been veganizing, if that's a word. My favorite meals, tacos, pasta, salads, sandwiches, things like that. And I just Google a lot of the recipes. But you can look and see, what does your family love? Are you Italian? Do you like spaghetti? Do you like lasagna? What's your experience in your skill? Maybe you take a cooking class. I've had a lot of clients that take knife skills classes. Oh, those classes are wonderful if you can fit that into your calendar. But basically, meal planning doesn't have to be hard. You can eat your favorite foods, and if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to cut back on calories, just be cognizant of how much you eat. So in the beginning, if you have never done meal planning, don't make it complicated. Maybe just plan for 1 or 2 days. If you think you're going to be home and you're going to have time, it could even be today. Maybe you have time today, Saturday, or Sunday. A lot of my clients are teachers, or they work at companies that aren't going to be open on Monday, Martin Luther King Day. If you have a 3-day weekend, oh my gosh, by all means, sit down with your family, or just take a look at your calendar and do some sketching out and go to the grocery store and put some food together. And if you don't have a particular ingredient on hand for a recipe you want to make, you can substitute. So you can always Google what's a substitution for chia seeds, or what's a substitution for some fruit or vegetable you don't have on hand. So a lot of times you can just substitute foods. So again, I would use your resources. Do not reinvent the wheel. Ask family members for help. You probably have somebody in your family who's already done something similar to this, and ask them if they can email you or send you some info. Maybe even do a screenshot of their dry erase board or however they plan their meals. I'm sure they'd be happy to help. So please, everybody, keep asking me these awesome questions. I look forward to hearing about your healthy decisions, and have a great weekend. Bye.